Patent, brand new sheets for the bed they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. My swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hot. Got my own.
Lose my mind, give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Alright, life school hacks, part 1. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how you can cheat on a test using just this water bottle. Alright, so you see this printout right here? You can literally print out the same thing online, but change the words to your tests as a cheat sheet. And then when you put it back on, all the words, like right here, will just have test answers. Go ahead and like for part 2.
Stephanie, I'm at the mall and I see your boyfriend walking around with some fat bitch. Jess, what do you mean? I'm with my boyfriend right now. Stephanie,
I do take horizontal pictures, landscapes, but for Instagram I make sure I do vertical photos, 4x5 to be exact. So after I edit and create the image I want, I download it to my phone, then I upload it to Instagram. Then I always come up with a caption, a description, at least 2 lines worth. Then I go to my notes app and copy paste the bullets that separate the caption from the hashtags. I Google my hashtags. So after I copy paste the hashtag, I delete and add hashtags as I see fit. I then tag specific people or pages on the image itself. I add the location, I make sure it's linked to Facebook, and then I share to the world. Here's a couple notes. Like at least an hour or 2 hours before I even post, I'm already socializing on Instagram. I also post a 1 minute long behind the scenes movie on stories and TikTok. But remember, what works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. But what I do know for a fact is that trying nothing will lead to failure. I do take.
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
I'm so fat. No, you're beautiful. Bitch, did I say I was ugly?
So today we're gonna be airdropping pictures of money to random people.
I don't know about you, but I'm really tired of seeing marketing gurus tell me how to grow my TikTok following and charge me money for it. So I decided to make a podcast all about how to grow on TikTok that's absolutely free. You guys can check it out in my bio. I don't know about you, but I'm really tired of seeing...
Hey, this is for the coronavirus, so if you're not the coronavirus, just keep scrolling. Okay. Hey, this is for the coronavirus, so if you're not...
It's a nice ass day today. Got me thinking. It's almost time to show your ass. Ooh, spring is coming. It's a nice ass...
Clearly, I don't give a fuck.
So I remember how good it felt when I made $50 an hour, and how good it felt when I was worth $100 an hour, and then $200 an hour. And then I started employing leverage, and I found that I could be worth $1,000 an hour, $2,000 an hour, $10,000 an hour, $100,000 an hour. The only way that you bridge that gap and learn how to get time back is by working smarter, not harder. So if you're in a linear income and trading time and hours, you have to plague yourself with questions. How do I get leverage? How do I earn multiple streams of income without multiplying my time? So I remember how good it felt when
This is an old server. It's a Dell PowerEdge 1950. Back in 2007, these used to cost about 11 grand or 10 grand thereabouts. I definitely remember them. Now you can get one online for like $90. So whenever people say I have to go restart the server, a server is basically just a very large, very powerful computer. That's all a server is. It's got hard drives that you can take out live, but you can put the hard drives back in live because it copies the data across both drives so you don't lose anything. So you can still work with them live. A server is just a really, really powerful computer made to handle lots of things, processes at the same time. So if people say, oh, I have a server, this is a server. It goes on a rack, a server rack. So, and then inside is just regular computer parts. You got fans, you got CPUs, better CPUs and better RAM and better fans than home PCs. Very powerful stuff, and very crappy video because they don't do video, they do processes. So just a little lesson, the server. This is
Hey guys, Jim in Toronto. When you want to start investing, you're going to invest in a U.S. index fund, a low fee.
When you see your best friend's mom walk into the room, let me wipe your seat off for you.
So guys, I just did the stupidest thing today. I am literally so annoyed at myself right now. So I really needed to go to Target today, but with the whole corona outbreak and stuff, I do not want to go outside and be around people. So I ordered all my stuff off Target, and there was no way I was going to wait 2 weeks. So I found out there's the drive up option where, you just order your stuff, you can drive there and pick it up. Well, your girl, oh my God, I'm so stupid, went to the wrong Target, sat there for 35 minutes, not realizing I was at the wrong one. And I was like, what the heck? Why are they ignoring me? Why aren't they helping me out? Turns out I was at the wrong Target. For 35 minutes. Are you kidding me? So guys, I just did.
Oh my God, you're so pretty. Why are you single? I mean, I don't know. It couldn't possibly be that I'm a mom, work full time, mostly on the weekends when the rest of the world has their free time. And quite frankly, I'd rather take a fucking nap, Karen. Thanks. Oh my.
Here to report that as of this morning, about 5 o'clock this morning, a well-controlled, peer-reviewed study carried out by the most eminent infectious disease specialist in the world, Didier Raoult, MD, PhD, out of the south of France, in which he enrolled 40 patients. Again, a well-controlled, peer-reviewed study that showed a 100% cure rate against coronavirus. The study was released this morning on my Twitter account, Regano ESQ, as well as our most recent website, covidtrial.io. The study was recently accepted to the International Journal of Antimicrobial Agents by Elsevier.
So I obviously I only know what you're telling me, but I do know it's very unusual for a study of anything to produce results of 100%. I mean, that's remarkable.
Here to report.
Here's 3 stocks that I've been buying during this pandemic. Number 1, Moderna. They're making vaccines for coronavirus. Number 2, Caesars Entertainment. Number 3, United Airlines. If you guys want to learn more, make sure to like and comment on this.
Knock, knock. Babe, knock, knock. Babe. Babe. Babe, knock, knock. Babe, knock. Babe, knock, knock.
Who's there?
That ass?
Shut up, for real, babe.
Yeah, look at my ass. Wow. Alright. Knock, knock.
You'll never find a successful person, an elevated person, a conscious person talking shit. And
it's the opposite.
Yeah, facts.
They're building people up.
They don't waste time speaking negatively about other people, and we're surrounded by these people.
There's always a way to give good constructive criticism without being a hater.
I
Like
know.
if you truly don't like something,
yeah.
you can express your
They don't
disinterest
have-
in a different way.
You will never find a successful person.
Can you give me some advice on how I can go from where I'm at to where I want to be? I would never say, give me advice. I would say, I'm so inspired by how you did this. Can you tell me the story of your success and what you had to overcome? Like, everyone wants to talk about their success. And so they gave me all the advice without having to ask for it. Can you give me some advice on how I can go from where I'm at to where I want to be? I would never say, give me advice. I would say,
Oh, Lois just texted. Burgers or meatballs for dinner? I'll text back for you. Same thing, bitch. Just different shapes.
Business facts that you probably didn't know. Adidas and Puma were actually created by 2 brothers named Adi Dassler and Rudy Dassler. They were both brothers that originally owned a company together, but because of a feud, they actually ended up splitting up their companies, their assets, and employees. They lived in a small German town and were responsible for a huge part of the economy. They each built a factory on each side of the river and basically divided the town. It was so bad that people would actually not serve Puma people and Adidas people in restaurants because of the feud that was going on. Even though Puma had the better supply chain, Adidas actually had better promotion and they had more testimonials from professional athletes, so Puma was constantly playing catch up. But because the brothers were so focused on each other and the feud between them, they actually didn't even notice when Nike was gaining on them and ended up passing them in the future. The feud actually lasted into their death because at their death, they actually got buried in the same cemetery as far away from each other as possible. Business facts that you probably...
Oops, my heart went...
Fuck, shit. Bitch, don't ask me who I be on. I'm just tryna hit it with my Gucci on. Netflix and chill, put this movie on.
Bro, look at this fucking bum, dude. He's always coming into my car asking for money and shit.
How much you willing to pay for this?
Okay. Bro, look at this fucking bum, dude.
Fuck this pussy boy. Fuck it.
Fuck it right, boy. Fuck it right, boy.
Do my dance on your dick, ooh, you know you love this shit. Do my dance on your dick, ooh, you know you love this shit. Fuck this pussy boy.
Okay, so I remember being taught that when warm air and cold air meet, a cloud forms and it causes like rain. So I'm gonna make it different temperatures in my car and see if I can make some rain. Okay.
Here's a magical phrase to say to companies when you reach out saying you're interested in a job that will stop them from ignoring you as much. I would love to work for your company and I noticed that X role is open. Who would I talk to about that? They are much less likely to shut you down because you're not asking for a phone call or for a job, you're just asking who to get in contact with. I have an ebook that has all of the templates of every email you'll need to write in your job search so you can be proactive. I'll link it in the comments. You got this, Wi-Fi high five. Here's a magical phrase.
I won't never sell my soul. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. All right, check this out. This is a Confederate Jack. This is a Confederate flag. Here's the Jack. Here's the flag. Here is the American flag. Here's the Confederate flag. Now watch this. Here's the Confederate Jack. Here's the Union Jack. Okay, all that being said, when you see the Confederate Jack show up, you see the Confederate Jack that shows up with the KKK. That's when the Confederate Jack shows up. The Confederate flag you rarely ever see show up because a lot of people are not showing the actual historical context, right? Which would mean that you would see the flag. But what they're showing you is they're tied to the heritage, which is tied to slavery, which shows up with the Jack. That's the difference.
Hey Samson, what are your thoughts on the show Love is Blind? Yeah. I know, I feel the exact same way. Yeah. I mean, Jessica is just leading Mark on.
Ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first date without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. Will. Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey. And I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that. Cause ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come you don't want me, man? Ain't like I'm still...
Would you look at that sunset?
Okay, can you back up, please? Can you back
Excuse
up?
me, I'm looking at the sunset.
But we're sitting here talking to each other. Can you just...
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, excuse you, please.
Unreal.
Okay.
I'm looking at the sunset.
Okay, you're yelling in my ear.
You're yelling at me. Touch me.
Get out of here.
I'm just looking at the sunset.
You're yelling in our ear. We're sitting here.
Oh, would you look at that?
Away.
Attacking me for no reason.
Go away.
No
you
reason.
Dumb idiot.
You dumb idiot. I'm looking at the sunset, you moron. Unreal. Ruin my day. You get out of here, you moron. Would you look at that sunset?